Hi everyone, today we're going to do the My BJD Journey Tag that I made up for the BJD addicts. And I'm so glad, and me and the other mods are really glad that you're enjoying it, and so happy that so many people are doing it. So, yay. Now, I'm going to answer all the questions. 1. How did I first find out about BJDs? Unfortunately, I don't really remember the specifics. If I only could speak. I was between 15 and 17 years old. Maybe through DeviantArt. I do know that the first company I ever found, though, was Dream of Doll, and I just fell in love with their dolls and thought I need to have one of these. And then it wasn't until 2010 that I started researching more and really understood what BJDs were. 2. What was your first BJD? So I got her in 2010 from eBay, and she was a Doll Zone Fenyo, and I absolutely regret getting her all the way. I guess I'm glad that, I was able to buy a doll back then and that, but I didn't like her and I shouldn't have kept her for so long. I felt bad, and honestly that's why I kept her. So I wholeheartedly recommend never ever ever buying a doll because it's cheap. Always buy a doll that you enjoy. And sometimes we convince ourselves we like a doll, like I did, because they're so inexpensive. Oh, great doll. And the price is great too. Really just think about if you really like the doll or not before you buy it. 3. What is your favorite BJD brand or company? Volks. 4. In what way do you explore your creativity in this hobby? I have really been just doing, obviously, videos, because I love that, and photography. I do some photography, which I need to do more of. I honestly don't really write at all about my dolls. I do write other things, but just not about dolls. So I would say photography, video making, and I'm trying to get into sewing. I'm trying, but I don't have a lot of time right now to learn my sewing machine, but eventually I'll get into that. So the follow-up question to this is 5, and how do I get started doing these creative endeavors? So I actually took 2 photography courses in college, and that really got me into photography, and I just always loved photography, so it's kind of nothing new for me, but I love using my iPhone, honestly, because it's so fast and easy, and then I also have a DSLR to Olympus. I also have my Singer sewing machine. That's one of the limited ones, and it's black and gold. It's really pretty. I made a video about it before, and I'm just trying to teach myself sewing, and I have some friends that are trying to teach me as well. 6. Where do you buy your BJD items from? Clothes, wigs, shoes, accessories. Recently, I've been buying from Volks, like straight from Volks. Whether it's like, what do they have in stock right now, or what do they have coming out for an event. Otherwise, I use Etsy and eBay once in a while, 99 Style. I've bought from a few other places, but mostly those sources. I really like Etsy a lot, and Volks. I just buy everything from Volks now. Crazy. 7. Do you have certain style that I like for my BJDs? I would say kind of. So me right here is definitely a little more feminine, I would say, than Hannah, who's my Dolphy Dream. Though I think that I both like a feminine style for both of them, but she's definitely a little more girly. So I like a sweet, girly style for her. And then Hannah, I'm still kind of exploring with. I really like my dolls in dresses and skirts the most, though. I'm just not loving, like, pant looks and stuff like that for them. I'm weird. I don't know. I just love dresses and skirts for them. But I don't have a specific style. But maybe like a street style, like an everyday modern kind of look. And I'd love to also have like just a Lolita look for them. I think that would be super fun. 8. What size BJD do I prefer or have most of? Honestly, I don't know if I prefer one over the other. I have had one of each. I've had USD, MSD, and SD. Right now I have just 2 SD girls. But I think I like all of them, honestly. Maybe I like USD the least. But I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that was just because I have larger dolls that I liked more at the time, so I sold her because I liked my bigger dolls, and I feel like they didn't really fit well together, but I have mostly SD right now. Or all SD, wow. 9. Do you have more male than female dolls, or vice versa. I actually just have female dolls. I've had one male doll before, and all the other dolls I've had have also been female. I just like female dolls a little bit more because I love their style, and I think it's super fun to have my own masculine male style myself. Although maybe my style, I don't know if I'd say super masculine, but a male style for me. And then it's fun just going buck wild and having fun, like girly stuff for my dolls. So I think that makes me really happy because when I'm looking at clothes for boy dolls, I just kind of get bored. And I'm like, that's boring. But then when I look at girl clothes for my dolls, it's just more fun to me. So maybe I'll get a girly looking boy one day and I'll dress him in girl clothes. Who knows? 10. Tell us a bit about one of your dolls. Well, this is Miyuki, or Miyu for short, as I like to call her. And I'm still trying to figure out what her thing is. Both of my dolls, really. Although I think I have Miyu a little more down pat. So, like I said before, she's a pretty girly kind of character. And she is, I believe, I'm going to keep her as a blonde. I like this color for her. I also do like her in browns, but I think blonde is really cute on her. So, yeah, I don't really have a story for either girl. I just know that they're friends, and that I'm thinking of developing a little story for them maybe. That way they have a little bit more background. I think that would be fun. That's about it. 11. Have you ever sold a doll? Yes, I have. I have had lots. I've had my doll's own Fenya that I've sold, a little Fee Luna that I've sold, a mini Fee Chloe that I've sold, a Dream of Doll Code 2 that I've sold, a Soon Mixie Fairy that I've sold. Am I missing anyone? Yep. My Abella's Rexy that I've sold. I think that's about it. So I've had 6 other dolls that I've sold. And I personally believe if it's not working out or if I'm bored of you, you're going to go. And I love both of my girls right now, and I'm not selling either, and I really do love them, but you never know in the future. But I can honestly say that I love them both. So I don't think they're going. But you never know. I never say never because I think that's a little unrealistic for me to say. And I've never felt super mega attached to any of my dolls, except I'm kind of pretty attached to these two. So I'm really excited about that because I just kind of haven't had that feeling before. Number 12. Where do I go to connect to other BJD collectors? Well, I come here for YouTube because I love talking to you guys and making videos and sharing my BJD story with you guys. And I love watching your videos and reading your comments, and I just love it. But when I want to like type it out instead of making a video, I'm always on Den of Angels. I don't always post, but I'm always looking over stuff. I also love DolphyDream.com. That's one of my favorite, or is it DolphyDreams.com. It's a Dolphy Dream forum. I love that forum too. I'm always on there as well. And also one more that I think is a little bit more unusual, but they do have a lot of different stuff, mostly Dolphy Dream stuff, but Figure.fm, I love that site. It's always super fun. People sell stuff, or people do really fun photo shoots, so that's another fun site. And number 13, do you tell everyone about your BJDs, or is it more private? I definitely have to say my BJD collecting is very private. I do it for me. I don't do it to kind of share with everyone. I do tell my close friends. They all know. My coworkers found out sort of by accident. I think somehow I had posted something about dolls on my Facebook one time, and then somehow my coworker saw it, and I don't know how she saw, but I was selling a doll on Facebook, and somehow my coworker saw that I was doing that. It came up like on a news feed. It was very strange. So, I mean, it's okay that they know, but it's just a personal thing for me that I don't think everyone needs to know about. 14. How old am I? I am 25, and I know that some people are a little uncomfortable with this question, and I apologize for that. And again, you don't have to answer if you don't want to. You don't have to do any of these questions if you don't want to. But I thought this question would be so fun just to see. Everyone's a different age, and I think that makes this hobby so much more fun, that we're all different ages, we're all connecting over our beautiful dolls. And the last question, 15. What is your grail doll? I have to say that my grail doll has moved on because I don't really have one right now. I think I would love to have a mermaid doll, and maybe that's my grail right now. But my Winter Smile No-No is definitely one of my Grail dolls. I love her, and I'm so glad I have her. I never thought I would have her, so she's definitely a Grail doll for me. And I just don't know if I have a specific doll in mind that's like a Grail doll that I can say. Other than, there's one doll that I absolutely love, but I'm resigned on the fact that I will never have him, and it is Soon EO Windwalker, but I need the full set, and no one has it, and I've seen people selling the head and stuff, but I've never seen anyone selling like the Windwalker full set, and I think maybe he's one of my Grail dolls, just because he's gorgeous, and you can't find him anymore, so that makes it even worse. So, yeah, that's about it. That's my BJD journey, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm so glad you guys are doing this tag and enjoying it yourselves, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.